the way than to just say it. But I gotta pee, so you're gonna have to wait for a minute. Uh, keep on gathering. Oh, excuse me. There we go. There's a little message. Oh. Love you all. All right. Look at me. Ha! Look at me looking at you. All right, so let's do this. Let's start with some headphones. Oh, more squeaky noise. Sorry about that squeaky noise. I know that can't be good for your ears. So, in return, I'm going to give you something that's a little bit better for your ears. What are you doing in here?
Getting my paper pen and leaving.
Yeah,
Bye.
do you want to say hi to the audience?
Hi, audience.
They can't see you. You couldn't see her, could you? I didn't see her either. Okay, so let's get back to our regularly programmed, scheduled show. The one that where you're currently listening to right now. And this needs no capo, but I still don't really know how to. Wow, why would anyone even put that chord into a song? That's terrible. All right, let's try it. El Madrid, it's nice to see ya. It's really nice to be here. I love your wall. Spilled your fat look, smoked out cowpoke sequin mountain ladies. I love you all. Put your arms around me, fiddly digits, itchy britches. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Washroom smells, they could be cleaner. Stench of cigarettes and stale urea. I love you all. Prodigal son waits to return to where the dogs played pool. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Yeah, a little song by my friend Frank. Ooh, I said I was gonna do this one later. It is later. I'm gonna keep on doing it though. Okay. All right. Oh yes, I love this song. This is a good one, and I like the way that I do it. I do it kind of fun, and I'm just gonna start on it. So. She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money, gets it on like the Easter bunny. Hey, she's my baby, I'm her honey, never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey, never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds,
Honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our nose right off of our faces. Won't be nothing but big old heart dancing in our eyes.
she thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's whacked out weirdo with a love butter junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, don't mean maybe, never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow.
Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize.
We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces.
Won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
Yeah, Spite of Ourselves by John Prine. I was fortunate enough to go to the 2019 Bonnaroo, and that was, in fact, John Prine's final performance, and I got to see the whole entire show from beginning to very end. I stayed so long that I watched the people taking all the instruments off of the stage, and I even snuck backstage to try to meet John Prine, and I was not fortunate enough to make it into his trailer or figure out where he was or get to meet him, but I was able to see his final performance, and I know there's a lot of other people that were there in that audience with me, but maybe not some of you. So if you ever get a chance, take a look at that final performance that he performed, because it's a really good one. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're into John Prine, or if you don't even know who John Prine is, all you got to do is look at that show. Does it just come in? No. I keep thinking I'm hearing things. All right. So this song goes out to everyone that's listening right now. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and then invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and a card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Yeah, thank you so much. Alright, here we go. No capo. Did that give it away? You know what it is from that little piece of song? Well, don't ruin it for everybody. Gosh. Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I stopped the world, melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world, melt with you. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. Trapped in the state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race, never comprehending the race had long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future is open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I've seen some changes, but it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future is open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. All right, a little bit of comic relief here, and or a butchered song, whichever comes first, right? Wait, what's it? There must be another version of this. Oh man. Yep, version 3. part of me. Okay. Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious, or daft, and you feel that you've had quite enough, just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned a source that is the source of a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Excuse me. A galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. With 30,000 light years from galactic central point, we go around every 100 million years. And our galaxy is one of only millions and billions in this amazing and expanding universe. The universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go at the speed of light, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is. So remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere up in space, because there's bugger all down here on Earth. Based on a true story. No. All right. Here we go. This one's called Scavenger Type. Gigging alone at the bottom of the hill, our protagonist named Bill sets his sights on an anchor steam pint. All he needs is 13 quarters congregated in his hat. A crow, a scavenger type, California redemption provides him with his rent, room and board inside of a fifth of comfort. As the wind penetrates his bones, his mind keeps focused. Tidal waves of sound catapulted from his horn, well, like lovers. The coins don't drop consistent, as does the mercury. His meter slows, realizing a zenith. He's reached perfection. No one did see him die. too different from you or me. Only a couple of, life choices and just, coincidences and circumstances that make the difference between each and every one of us. You think that it's like, your upbringing and the things that you are taught, but it's not even kind of true. So I'm gonna do this one by Neil Diamond because it's a good song, and I hope that you like it as much as I like doing it for you. All right, so here we go, and thank you all very much again for coming in today. Crackling rose and get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow, Lord, don't you know? Having a time with the poor man's lady, hitching a ride on the twilight train. Ain't nothing there that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. Don't need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, I love my rosy child. She got the way to make me happy. You, me, we go in style. Crackling rose, you're a store-bought woman. You make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now. Play it now, my baby. Crackling rose and make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, that's alright. We got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, yeah. Oh, I love my rosy child. She got the way to make me happy. You, me, we go in style. Crackling rose, you're a store-bought woman. You make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, our song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose. Oh, can I do it? This is a hard song for me, right? Because it's just, I don't quite have the range that the original person does. And so I should probably try it with a capo on a certain fret, but I don't know what fret that would be. So I'm just gonna try and play it, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy playing it for you. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. That keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. That's all I got for that one. Oh, okay. Hello? I keep thinking I'm hearing people here, but I don't think they're actually here. I'm just hearing the house settle. All right. Enjoy. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Jesus don't want me for a sunbeam. Sunbeams are never made like me. Don't expect me to cry for all the reasons you had to die. Don't ever ask your love of me. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die. Don't expect me to cry. Don't expect me to lie. Don't expect me to die for thee. Is there somebody here?
It's ringing.
Hey, hey!
Hey, I'll be right back.
How'd you
Sorry,
do?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
All right, it sounds like our next musical guest is about to maybe play with us. So that means that we're going to have to do another song. And let's see what's going on here. Holy moly, 17 viewers. That's a lot of people. I think that the largest crowd I've ever played for was during the first part, whenever I had 28 viewers. But, you know, like, I feel like maybe we can... Maybe if you're listening right now, you can like share the stream from whatever channel that you're looking at on like all of your different social media channels. Ooh, ding dong! And then and then you can you know, then maybe we can have even more than 28 viewers. So we'll see what's going on. This next song is going to be dedicated to my friend Miles, who took his life in a rather selfish way, and he was kind of a fan of Nirvana. So And this isn't actually a Nirvana song, so that's why I'm gonna play it for him. Alright. So here we go. Wait, do I need a capo on this one? No capo. Alright. Very important to understand how a capo works. Some people don't understand how capo works. Those are what we call losers. I don't think she heard me. It was supposed to be a joke. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Her husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here. His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, in the sunshine, I'll shiver the whole night through. Yeah. All right. Now this is a good one that I kind of butcher sometimes, but we're going to try it anyway. It's played with a country bluegrass feel, of course. And it's about it's just about that high lonesome sound that you hear sometimes. You know, you're listening to the songs and it's like, man, what was that song? And, you know, that was the high lonesome sound of good songs. Well, get your father, get your mother, get your sister, get your brother. Aunt Lucy gonna show Uncle John how to do the boogie woogie, what a kissing cousin, chicken dinner down on the old back lawn. Y'all come with one another just to go a little further. This old bus don't break down. Campfires burning tonight, my heart is yearning for the side of the old campground. And that high lonesome sound when that evening sun goes down. I'll be crawling on the ground when I hear the fiddle play that high lonesome sound. Well, bring along a lawn chair, sitting in the thresher, and a cooler full of beer, and watch the show. There's clog dancing, horses prancing, syncopated music play. Girls looking pretty, don't you know? Ah, look at old Grandpappy, he's feeling kind of snappy. Seems like he just don't care. Daddy's over 93 and he surprised you and me, dancing to the music in the air. It's that high, lonesome sound when that evening sun goes down. I'll be crawling on the ground when I hear the fiddle play that high, lonesome sound. Well, young ones, old ones, looking like they're having fun, enjoying the country view. Telling jokes to all the folks about how the water gate got broken, how this grass got blue. Hey, Mr. Fiddleman, play us a little jam, na 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 na. And that's the way that Monroe sound when Penn taught him how to play, riding on the back of a mule. It's that high, lonesome sound when that evening sun goes down. I'll be crawling on the ground when I hear the fiddle play that high, lonesome sound. When I hear the fiddle play that high, lonesome sound. All right. Now, if you like that one, you're probably gonna love this one, because it's another one that kind of makes me explore my range. Are you in here? Hello? Anybody? I keep thinking there's someone in here, but it seems like there's not. Maybe I just drank too much of these here beers. Ugh. Oh man, I tell you what though. Oh, there she is.
Hi. Hi.
You just missed the high, lonesome sound.
I heard the end of it.
Oh. It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm all
that's
like,
a great one.
high, lonesome sound. Can you go that high? Let's see what high,
Oh,
lonesome
you got better
sound.
tone than me.
I really don't. It's just I really like listen to that song so many times and sing along with it.
Men can hit falsettos better than women.
Man, I can hit them. I really can. Sometimes
That's gonna be your thing, the falsetto man.
Okay.
Falsetto man.
Falsetto man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice shirt, by the way.
This next one is Lonesome LA Cowboy. You know that song?
No, I don't.
You don't know Lonesome LA Cowboy?
Maybe, I don't
I'm
know.
just a lonesome LA Cowboy.
Oh, yeah, I know that song.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know it on the fiddle?
No.
Do you even have a fiddle? Like, I don't know the difference, so it's like.
No, I have a violin. I play it like a violinist.
So, what's the difference between a fiddle and a violin?
You don't spill whiskey on your violin.
Oh,
But a fiddle can stand a splash or two.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a violin player that's gonna sit in on this next song.
Oh, shit. It's not even in tune.
That's totally just like D, A, and E through the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And you can totally.
And then I'm going back out.
What's that?
And then I'm going back out.
Yeah.
All the Mother's Day brunchers.
Right. Oh, actually, if you want to get back out for that, that's totally understandable.
I will, and I'll be back. It has stopped raining.
Oh, did it rain?
Yeah, it started raining. That's why I came in.
Oh, is it raining right now?
It stopped. So.
Yeah.
hopefully it'll stay
Welcome to Florida. If you don't like the weather, just wait for about 2 minutes.
That's what we say in the Berkshires too.
Yeah. Yeah, but we mean it in Florida.
Yeah, I just need to set my head right. Get my head right. There's no camera over here, right?
Well, it's facing me. So if you stand right here, you're out.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's like you would basically have to stick your head right there. Holy moly! Did you all hear that?
Oh my gosh, making sound.
That was a great sound. I loved it. I'm just a lonesome LA cowboy, hanging out, hanging on to your window ledge, calling your name from midnight until dawn. I've been smoking dope, snorting coke, trying to write a song, forgetting everything I know till the next line comes along. Forgetting everything I know till the next line comes along. So many pretty people in this city, and I swear some of them are girls. I meet them down at Barney's Beanery in their platform shoes and spit curls. I buy them drinks, we stoke our hopes, trying to make it one more night. When I'm left alone at last, I feel like I'll die from crying. I'm just a lonesome, smelly cowboy, hanging out, hanging on to your window ledge, calling your name from midnight until dawn. I've been smoking dope, snorting coke, trying to write a song, forgetting everything I know till the next line comes along. Forgetting everything I write till the next line comes along.
Yeah! Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh man, that smells like something I should do.
Oh yeah.
Ha!
Yeah, yours or mine?
Oh, I got mine right behind me, I think.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be back out there.
Get out of here before I call the cops and tell them that you're playing. They should probably tip you.
I know, the cops probably shit take it.
They probably will. They just won't be in uniform when they do it.
Yes, exactly.
They'll be like, have you heard that girl playing fiddle down there? Then one of them's like, that's a violin, not a fiddle, right?
Yeah, get it right.
Making anything yet?
Huh?
Making anything yet?
$4.
Oh, you're rich.
Hey, you know? Alright, go bring this out.
So anyone that's curious about what's going on, Emma, my musical guest, is busking downtown. I'm in downtown Melbourne, Florida, and holy moly, yeah, she's and it's Mother's Day Sunday, and oh, that reminds me, I need to call my mom. Yeah, and so she's playing her violin. She played last night and made over $100. First time busking in Melbourne, Florida, downtown. She made $100 in about probably 3 hours of playing. So whenever you go to work on Monday or today or next week, whenever it is that you work, just tell yourself, maybe I got into the wrong profession. I should be busking downtown in Melbourne, Florida, making over $30 an hour. But maybe you do make over $30 an hour. If you do, I don't know why you're listening to a broke ass person like me. Need me to follow you with anything?
What? Oh, no, I got it. Thanks for the help.
That's why I asked you after the second trip. I know.
Oh, yeah, you see? No, I got it. Play on, my friend. Game on.
Game on. How did she know? Is it that obvious? Oh, game on. I thought you said game on, like a gay man. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Oh man, where is my refill? There it is. So let's look at how many viewers we have right now. Still 17 viewers. I wonder if it's the exact same 17 viewers or if it's just like counting the people that watched a little bit. Because if it's just counting the people that watched a little bit, then, you know. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do this also. Yeah, that makes it a little bit louder for you guys at home. All right, so I'm going to do something now that's called refilling the torch. There we go. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do a little bit later? And I'm going to do it just for you guys. I'm going to stop my stream, and then I'm going to go on just Twitter, which my Twitter account is at Trime Taveler 24. So, I'm going to go live on my Twitter stream and record a little bit of Emma playing live for the Mother's Day crowd. That'll be a fun little thing to do. And yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was doing one more. Very special thanks to my friend from Oklahoma that recently relocated to Florida. Back to Florida? I'm not exactly sure how it works. I mean, you know, whenever you go from different places, are you really coming back to one of the last places that you left from? Or are you... yeah, it's really confusing. But anyway, thanks to him for my very special dab, solventless, pressed... from live plants. Using freeze-dried technology and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's like a lot of love was put into this, and I very, very much greatly appreciate it. I don't know how many of you actually partake in the THC type of stuff, but this stuff is definitely kind of the bottom of this here barrel, but it's like top of the barrel kind of stuff. So it's the bottom of the top of the barrel. I mean, you can't go wrong. But I believe live resin is what it's called. And to be honest, recently I've been smoking a lot less, and I really don't drink at all. Bring this microphone back down here to our guitar level. Let's readjust this to sound check. Stay out of the red. Yeah, right there. Little adjustment for you. You may not notice, but I do. On the final result. I don't have a compressor, which is a thing that like I could afford, but like sometimes you have all this equipment and it's like, you need this equipment and that equipment, and it's like, well, yeah, I agree and you're right, but also I don't know how to use that equipment once I get it. So But I mean, you get it and then you learn how to use it. It's kind of the way how it works. But also sometimes, it's like, why fix something that's broken? It's like that old saying they say, why fix something that's broken? All right, this next one I wrote with an old band. I used to play for this band called Traditional. And anytime that you see a song that says traditional, that was actually my band that wrote it. This is one of them that we sang. When first I came to Liverpool, I went upon a spree. Me money, alas, we spent it fast. Got drunk as drunk could be. And when me money was all gone, 'twas then I wanted more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead and could go to sea no more. I spent that night with Angeline, too drunk to roll in bed. Me watch was new, me money too, and the morning with them she fled. And worse than bad, oh, they all would roll. Here comes Jack Crack, the young sailing lad, he must go to sea once more. As I was walking down the street, I met with Rapper Brown. I asked him for to take me in, and he looked at me with a frown. He says, last time you was paid off with me of Jap no score, but I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance and I'll send you to sea once more. I hired me a bolt of a whaling ship, all bound for the Arctic Sea, where the cold wind blows through the frost and the snow, Jamaican rum would freeze, and worse than bear, I'd no hot weather gear, for I'd lost all me money ashore. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead and could go to sea no more. Come all ye bold seafaring men, and listen to my song. When you come back from those long trips, I'd have yous not go wrong. Get married, me lads, and keep each night in, so you'll go to sea no more. When first I came to Liverpool, I went upon a spree. Yeah, like I said, it's an old one. Let's see, I just did Lonesome Cowboy. Man on the Moon. Oh, can I do it? Do you guys want me to do it? If you want me to do Man on the Moon, then you have to go all the way to my Twitch channel and write a message that says, yes, I actually would like for you to do Man on the Moon. And then I'll come back to it and do it. So between now and then, and we'll definitely do this one instead, because I think it is the one that we're looking for. No. All right. All right. I don't even know if I can do this one. Okay. Why did I choose this? All right. I'm gonna do it. You know how sometimes you just do it, and then sometimes you don't do it. This time I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises, lies and jests. Still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers in the quiet of the railway station, running scared. Needs to go a little bit faster. Laying low, seeking out the porter quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Still not fast enough. La la la, la 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 la. Asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers just to come up from the holes on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took comfort there. La, 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 la. La 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 la. And I'm laying out my winter's clothes and I wish I was gone, going home where the winter New York winters are bleeding me, going home in the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his tree. And he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down, or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I'm leaving, but the fight is still on me. La la la, la 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 la. That's probably the best time I've gone through that. Huh. I've done it only a couple of times, and I was like, why not, right? Yeah, so if that's my best, imagine, like if you started playing like for 1 week and just played that song, you could probably do it better than I just did. It's a really easy song to do, and it's a really good song, It really yeah, it's a fun one to get through. And it's one that really makes you not like forget about your experience, whatever it is, And so that's kind of what this one is, same thing. Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone dancing, it, babe. Tell me your troubles and doubts are giving me everything inside and out. And now love's strange, surreal in the dark. Think of the tender things that we're working on. So change may pull us apart when the light gets into your heart, babe. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, Don't you try to pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defense, vanity and security. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone dancing, you know it, babe. Go to take you apart. I'll put us back together, I'll be. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? When you walk away, oh, will you walk away? Come on, call my name. Will you call my name? I said la 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 you walk on by. Oh man, I'm losing my headphones and my mind. Okay, obviously never do that one again. Alright. This one goes out to my friend Clover, if I can find the capo. On the 2nd fret, if you're following along. People keep repeating that you'll never fall in love, but everybody keeps retreating, but you can't keep to get enough of my love. Open the door, of my love. Open the door, of my love. Open the door to your heart. When everything feels all over, when everybody seems unkind, I'll give you a 4-leaf clover. I'll take all the worries out of your mind. I have the only key to your heart, and I can stop you from falling apart. Release yourself from misery. There's only one thing gonna set you free. That's my love. That's my love. When tragedy befalls you, don't let it drag you down. Love can cure your problems. You're so lucky I'm around. My love, open the door. My love, open the door. My love, open the door to your heart. What's next? No. Oh, I could do some more of this guy. Somebody's here, right? Totally gonna go lock the door. Emma can get in. She has a key. All right. All right. Let's see. No capo. All right. They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. Or make a film that's sad and lonely. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star. 'Cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. And I will know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Now there's a guitar solo. Well, makes me that's about a man that's sad and lonely, and beg down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing, 'cause all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, so I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies, and I will know that you will plainly see the biggest fool to ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. That's just a song about being yourself, you know? And then selling it. Let's see, what was that? I have a whole Beatles set here. Should I do it? Why not, right? You know? It's like that old saying they used to say, if you've got a capo, then just do it. Okay. I just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Na 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 na. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way. I'd have never been aware, but as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight, but other girls have never been quite like this. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Na 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 na. Falling, yes I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes she keeps calling, and she keeps calling me back again. Speaking of songs about pretty women, now we're about to do the whole Irish set. The whole entire thing is just a whole bunch of Irish songs over and over and over, and I might as well get into character, as they say in Ireland. Oh yes, with these nice Irish terrapin brew, the Depth Perception Imperial IPA. One for breakfast and then one more for dessert. Thankful to the Sunday morning coming down routine. Okay, and this is a hard one for me to get through. So thankfully the chords are easy. Let's try this. Oh, tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Please, won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and ring at the bell, oh me true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old John Morrissey says she'll die if she doesn't get a fellow with a roving knife. Oh, tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle from Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Please, won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the gales and the snow are traveling by through the sky. She's as sweet as an apple pie, and she'll get her own light by and by. When she gets a light of her own, she won't tell them all when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, as Albert Mooney she loves to. Oh, tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled me hair, they stole me comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Please, won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and ring at the bell, oh me true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old John Morrissey says she'll die if she doesn't get a fellow with a roving knife. I'll tell me ma when I get home. The boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and they stole my comb. That's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courtin' 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Yeah. How did that get mixed up in there? Oh, I thought it was a whole Irish set, but it's just one song. And then we'll do a, well, I guess Liverpool is. Okay. Here I stand with head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find a way? Gather around, all you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. 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 Oh, here, this is a really good one if I can do it. Oh, let's do it. Just do it the right way. Okay. Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. And threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I'll promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Spinning on that dizzy edge, I kissed her face, I kissed her hair, and dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Oh, why are you so far away? She said, won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? I'm in love with you. Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said, and threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. angels tasting in the water. You're just like a dream. You're just like a dream. There we go. Daylight licked me into shape. I must have been asleep for days. Moving lips, breathing her name. I opened up my eyes. I found myself alone, raging. See, I stole the only girl I loved and drowned her deep inside of me. Soft and lonely, you lost and lonely, you just like heaven, or something like that. Lost my auto scroll in the middle of the song there. Okay. Maybe I should check on you guys. Oh, there you guys are. All right, this one is called 7 Drunken Nights. As I went home on Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. So I called my wife and I says to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where my old horse should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. That's a lovely soul that me mother sent to me. Well, that's many days I traveled 100 miles or more, but the soul with the saddle on I'd never seen before. Gotta slow it down a little bit, don't I? Oh, that's all the way slow. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as I went home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind the door where my old coat should be. Well, I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that coat behind the door where my old coat should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. That's a woolen blanket that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I traveled 100 miles or more, but the buttons in the blanket sure I never saw before. And as I went home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe up on the chair where my own pipe should be. Well, I called me wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe up on the chair where my old pipe should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. That's the lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, as many days I traveled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle I never saw before. And as I went home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw 2 boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be. Well, I called me wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns them boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. They're 2 lovely geranium pots that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I traveled 100 miles or more, but laces in a geranium pot I never saw before. As I went home on Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head upon the bed where my old head should be. Well, I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed where my old head should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. That's a baby boy that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I traveled 100 miles or more, but a baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before. As I went home on Saturday night, as drunk could be, I saw two hands upon her breasts, where my old hands should be. Well, I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns them hands upon your breasts, where my old hands should be? Ah, you're drunk, still you're full, and still you cannot see. That's the lovely nightgown that me mother sent to me. Well, it's many days I've traveled, 100 miles or more, but fingers on a nightgown I never saw before. As I went home on Sunday night, as drunk could be, I saw a thing in her thing, where my old thing should be. Well, I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns that thing inside your thing, where my old thing should be? Ah, you're drunk, still you're full, still you cannot see. That's the lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, this many days I traveled, 100 miles or more, but hair on a tin whistle I never saw before. See now. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight, and at the time of writing I am not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly grey, and I write this note to say why Patty's not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them out from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he being an awkward sod. He said I'd have to cart them down the ladders in me hod. Now clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket, till to my dismay, I found at halfway up, I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. Well, I clung on tight through a numb shock, through this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks, 14 falls below. Now, when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks that were all scattered round. While I lay there groaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel and in the bottom burst. Well, a shower of bricks rained down on me, I hadn't got a hope. As I lay there minding on the ground, I let go the bloody rope. Now, the barrel then being heavier, it started down once more, and landed right across me as I lay upon the floor. Well, it broke the ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you'll understand why Patty's not at work today. Now this one will wake you up. All the water rovers are about to get up and start dancing. I've been the wild rover for many the year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer, but now I'm returning with gold and great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. As I went in an alehouse I used to frequent, I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a customer as you I can have any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I took from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says I have whiskies and wines of the best, and the words that you told me were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go to me parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. All right, what's next? Whiskey jars. Yeah. Like I said, this is a whole entire Irish set. As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Federal and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and then produced me rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver, mo sharing durum da." Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket, and I took it home to Ginny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mooshering durum da. Oh, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into me chamber, all full to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them out with water. Then she sent for Captain Federal to be ready for the slaughter. Mooshering durum da. Oh, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Federal. I first produced me pistol, for she stole away me rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mooshering durum da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There's some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, and others take delight in the hurling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Mo sharing doorum da. Whack-a-mole, daddy-o, whack-a-mole, daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, is me brother in the army. If I can find a station, is it Cork or in Killarney? And if he'll go with me, I'll go roving in Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than me own a sporting Jenny. Mo sharing doorum da. Whack-a-mole, daddy-o, whack-a-mole, daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Let's see. I've never done this one ever, but it's just A and D. With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O-double-G. But I somehow, some way, keep on coming up with funky ass shit nearly every single day. And I can kick a little something for the G's. I can make a few friends as I breeze through. Don't you know it's 2 in the morning and our party's still jumping 'cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room on it and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what do you wanna do? I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. Just to turn off the lights and close the doors. Wow, 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 we don't love them hoes and we gonna smoke an ounce today. Jesus up, homes down, while motherfuckers bouncing this, rolling down the street, smoking indoors, sipping on gin and juice, laid back, my money, my money, my money on my mind, rolling down the street, smoking indoors, making out gin and juice, laid back, my money, my money, my money on my mind, y'all. Keeps on going too. I got me some Seagram's jam. Everybody got the cup and it ain't cheap then. You know that's the type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours before I get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G.'s got the cultivated music to be captivating me. Who hears at the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street? I thought macking with the bitch named Sadie. You know she used to be my homeboy's lady. You know it's 80 degrees and I tell the bitch please raise up these nuts 'cause it's gonna get these. I'm out with the dog pound. Rolling down the street, smoking indoors, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, my money, my money, my money, my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking indoors, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, my money, my money, my money, my mind, y'all. So later that day, my homie Dr. Dre, he came by with a gang of Tanqueray and a fat ass J and some bubonic chronic. You know what I made me choke, and it ain't no joke. I had to back it off. I set my cup of gin down, don't you know? Tanqueray chronic and I fucked up now, but it ain't stopping till I'm popping. And Dr. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me with the cherry on top. 'Cause when you bust my nut, you know I'm raging Papa Cop. But don't get upset, girl, this is just how it goes. I love those hoes. It's a while I'm out the door, rolling down the street, smoking indoors, slipping on gin and juice. Lay back with my money, my money, my money, my mind, rolling down the street, smoking indoors, sipping on gin and juice. Lay back with my money, my money, my money, my money, y'all. Oh man. First time I ever did that. That's a first try First Try Fridays on Sunday morning coming down. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, this one is really good too. We should do it. Slow the tempo way down. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cobb of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh, how the wild wind drove her. She withstood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1,000,000 bags of the best Sligo rags, we had 2,000,000 barrels of stone. We had 3,000,000 sides of old blind ghost swords' sides. We had 4,000,000 barrels of bones. We had 5,000,000 hogs and 6,000,000 dogs. 7,000,000 barrels of porter. We had 8,000,000 bales of old Nanny's goat's tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He was tootin' with skill for each sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were fluttered and bet. With his smart witty talk, he was cock of the walk. He was rolled the dames right over and under. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed in the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hoagie from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurr, who was scattered stiff to work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. For a sailor it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and the charming young whore who will melt all his troubles away. And the noise and the rout, shrill and pointin' and a stout, for him the torment is over. Of the love of a maid he is never afraid, as an old salt from the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out. The ship lost its way in the fog, and that whale of a crew was reduced down to two. Just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship, it struck a rock. Oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover, motherfucker. Yeah, you try and make yourself cry during a song. It's a lot harder than trying not to cry. Let me tell you, this next song will tell you everything you need to know. Some of you might know me by one name or another, and you know, like having different names is a fun thing, you know, especially writers and stuff like that, you know, like they have a different name, so that it's like keep their personal life separate from, you know, this wild life that, you know, they know is only, you know, something they can do part of their time, you know, on this timeline. So, you know, some of you might know me as Trime Taveler, but there are some of you who also know me as Tim. And Randolph and David and oh man, there's so many. But who Who? Who? The doctor, right? I don't know. Well, anyway. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stolen many man's soul and faith. And I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate's washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg, Florida, when I saw it was time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia was screaming in vain. I rode a tank. Held a general's rank. When the blitzkrieg's raised, and the bodies stank. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh, what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I watch with glee while your kings and queens, Donald Trump and Hillary, fought for 10 decades for the gods they made. I shouted out who killed the Kennedys, when after all, it was you and me. Please let me introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I laid traps for the troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh, what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Just as every cop is a criminal and all the sinners are saints. As heads tails, just call me Lucifer, 'cause I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me have some courtesy, have some sympathy, and some taste. Use all your well-earned politeness around its own ways. Yeah, I'm pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Some call me Old Gray. What's puzzling you? Nature of my game, love game. Yeah, alright, baby. Get down! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yeah. And then there's some who call me Clover. That's what my friends call me. They're like, hey, Lucky Clover, how's it going? Oh, 20 viewers. That's a lot of people. Hello, 20 viewers. My name is Rostov Kordov. And I am singing songs to you from outer limits of imagination. Okay, let's see. There we go. About the maid I'll sing a song, rickety-tickety-tin. About the maid I'll sing a song, who didn't have her family long. Not only did she do them wrong, she did every one of them in. She did every one of them in. One morning in a fit of pike, rickety-tickety-tin. One morning in a fit of pike, she drowned her father in the crake. The water tastes bad for a week, so we had to make do with gin. With gin, we had to make do with gin. Her mother she could never stand, rickety-tickety-tin. Her mother she could never stand, so a cyanide soup she had planned. The mother died with a spoon in her hand, and her face with a hideous grin. A grin, her face with a hideous grin. She weighted her brother down with stones, rickety-tickety-tin. She weighted her brother down with stones. She sent him off to Davy Jones. And all that they ever found were some bones and occasional pieces of skin, occasional pieces of skin. She set her hair on fire, rickety-tickety-tin. She set her sister's hair on fire, and the smoke and flames rose up higher. She danced around the funeral pyre, playing the violin. She was playing the violin. One day when she had nothing to do, sing rickety-tickety-tin. One day when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two and served him up in some Irish stew. And then invited the neighbors in. She invited the neighbors in. And when the police came by, sing rickety-tickety-tin. And when at last the police came by, her foolish prank she did not deny, for she knew she would have to lie, and lying she knew was a sin, lying she knew was a sin. My tragic tale I won't prolong, sing rickety-tickety-tin. My tragic tale I won't prolong, and if you did not enjoy my song, you've only yourselves to blame. It was too long. You should have never let me begin. You should never have let me begin. Oh, man. I think that's the end of the Irish set. At the beginning of the only Tom Waits song I do. Okay, so if that makes this the 6th fret. Okay, we got one last sip to get ready for Tom Waits' voice. I gotta get really into character to do this one right, or else it just doesn't like get all right, you know. I gotta get like slowly into it, or I just sound like some sissy ass bullshit like Bob Dylan and my friend weird guy or whatever. Some I'm not gonna lie. I need more guests on my show. I get it. You're watching me. It's kind of creepy. I go back and I watch myself, you know, and I do really creepy stuff. So I get it if you're, you know, alone and watching me right now. Because I'm watching you. And I'll never stop. The government's always watching. I'm running for the government and I'm president, so the candidate of the world. So, like, I don't know how much you know about how that kind of stuff works, but I'm kind of a big deal. Like, unless you're another person running for president of the world, then you're probably not as big of a deal as me. And that's why I'm singing this next song. I don't go to church on Sunday. Don't get out of my knees to pray. Don't memorize the books of the Bible. I got my own special way. I know Jesus loves me just a little bit more. I fall on my knees every Sunday. As readily as candy store. Oh, there's got to be chocolate, Jesus. Makes me feel good inside. Got to be chocolate, Jesus. Keep me satisfied. Well, I don't want no apple cider. I don't want no almond joy. There ain't nothing better, more suitable for this boy. Well, it's the only thing I can pick up. Better than cover gold. It's the only chocolate Jesus. Satisfy my soul. When the weather gets rough, and there's whiskey in the shade, it's best to wrap your savior up in cellophane. It flows like the big money, that's okay. Pour 'em over ice cream for a nice buffet. There's got to be chocolate, Jesus. good enough for me. Gotta be chocolate Jesus. Good enough for me. It's got to be chocolate Jesus. Makes me feel good inside. Got to be a chocolate Jesus to keep me satisfied. Oh man. Oh, I know that one was hard to get through, and this next one is gonna be like the song that makes you go away with that good feeling. The one that yeah, the one that doesn't need a capo on the 6th fret. Good feeling, won't you stay with me just a little longer? It always seems like you're leaving when I need you here just a little longer. Oh, dear lady, there's so many things that I've come to feel. Little voice says I'm going crazy. See all my world disappear. Oh, vague sketch of a fantasy, laughing at the sunrise. He's been up all night. Oh, slipping and sliding, oh, what a good time. Now I have to find a bed that will take this away. Oh, good feeling, won't you stay with me just a little longer? It always seems like you're leaving when I know the other one just a little too well. Oh, dear lady, won't you stay with me just a little longer? It always seems like you're leaving when I need you here just a little longer. Just a little longer. It's only like 15 more songs. Just kidding. Not about the 15 more songs. Okay, let's see. Let's go a little less, more like, my dad's songs instead of your dad's songs. Here we go. The only two things in life that make a worth living is guitars tuned good and firm feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I got my song and I got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. A successful life for a living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams pain songs and Newberry's praying songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, sell all your diamond rings and buy us some boot and jeans and faded gay and just go away. This coat and tie society took me in your high society cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Joneses, 4-car garage, and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. And the basics of the song, apparently. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. A successful life for a living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. A successful life for a living got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Jerry Jeff's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So I believe it's a ghost town now. Luckenbach, you go to Luckenbach, it's like, used to be people that lived here. That can't be true. Okay, so this one's kind of tough. But I'm gonna try it, because I'm crazy enough to try it. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I know you'd love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? I'm crazy for thinking my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I am crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I am crazy. All right. Now we got a little Woody set going on. Keep on the fourth fret. Let's get that right before we start. Lots of folks back east to say is leaving home every day, beating that old dusty way to the California line. Across the desert sands they roll, getting out of that old dust bowl. They think they're going to a sugar bowl, but here is what they find. Now the police at Port of Entry say you're number 14,000 for today. If you ain't got the do-re-mi, folks, if you ain't got the do-re-mi, well, you better go back to beautiful Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Georgia, Tennessee. California's a garden of Eden, a paradise to live in or see. But believe it or not, you won't find it so hot if you ain't got the do-re-mi. Yeah. So a long time ago, there used to be this man called the Gypsy Dave. And, I mean, like we discussed this earlier about how I go by many names. And this one is actually written by Traditional, the band that I, used to play in a long time ago. And so Gypsy Dave is actually a song about me. And, well, kind of. It's from a different person's perspective other than mine. But this is just, like whenever the Gypsy Dave comes through town, it mixes a lot of things up and messes, and, I'm not going to call myself a home wrecker, because, to, like, admit the truth to people is, like, a really hard thing. So I'm just going to sing the song. All right. Okay, boy. It was late last night when the boss came home. He was asking about his lady. The only answer he received, she's gone with the Gypsy Davy, gone with the Gypsy Dave. Oh, saddle for my buckskin horse, 100 miles of saddle. Point me to their wagon tracks, and after them I'll travel, and after them I'll ride. Well, I had not rode to midnight moon with a glass of campfire gleaming. I heard the notes of the big guitar and the voice of the gypsy singing, that voice of the Gypsy Dave. Air in the light of the campfire fire, and I saw her fair beams beaming, and her heart in tune with the big guitar and the voice of the gypsy singing, that voice of the Gypsy Dave. Have you forsaken your house and home? Have you forsaken your baby? Have you forsaken your husband dear to go with the Gypsy Davy and sing with the Gypsy Dave? That song with the Gypsy Davy, that song with the Gypsy Dave. Yes, I forgave my sucking here, and I forgive my forsaken my husband dear to go with the Gypsy Davy. And I forsaken my mansion high, but not my blue-eyed baby, but not my blue-eyed babe. She smiled to leave her husband dear and go with the Gypsy Davy, but the tears come trickling down her cheeks to the think of Gypsy baby, the pretty little blue-eyed babe. Take off your buskin' gloves made of Spanish leather. Give me your lily white hand. We'll ride back home together, and we'll ride home again. No, I won't take off my buskin' gloves. They're made of Spanish leather. I'll go my way from day to day and sing with the Gypsy Davy. That song with the Gypsy Dave. That song with the Gypsy Davy. That song with the Gypsy Dave. Yeah, that's the way it happened. I'm not gonna lie. I had nothing to do with any side of. I mean, other than he was a creep, and the sooner that she left him, the better off she was, and I just came through to show her that. And sometimes your part is so minuscule, and you like wish that it was larger, but you have to move on. And the faster you can get over things, or whatever it is kind of person you'll be. I don't know what it is yet. Anyway, so this one here is about a friend of mine. If you know the story, I once saved Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was a man that traveled through the land, hard-working man and brave. He said to the rich, give your goods to the poor, so they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Yes, Jesus was a man, a carpenter by hand. His followers were true and brave. But one dirty coward called Judas Iscariot has laid poor Jesus in his grave. He went to the preacher, he went to the sheriff, told them all the same. Sell all of your jewelry and give to the poor. So they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. When Jesus come to town, the working folks around believe what he did say. The bankers and the preachers, they nailed him on the cross, and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Now the working people followed him around, singing, shouting, gay. But the cops and his shoulders, they nailed him in the air, and they laid Jesus Christ in his grave. Well, the people held their breath when they heard about his death. Everybody wondered why. It was the landlords and the soldiers that he hired that nailed Jesus Christ in the sky. This song was made in New York City of rich men and preachers and slaves. If Jesus was to preach like he preached in Galilee, they would lay Jesus Christ in his grave. Yes, Jesus was a man, a carpenter by hand. His followers were true and brave. But one dirty coward called Judas Iscariot has laid poor Jesus in his grave. Oldie but a goodie. Maybe one of the best songs ever written. I'm not gonna lie, like, everybody has their own opinions, but some opinions are based on facts. And the fact is that this is the best song ever written. And if you never heard it, that means that you've never heard the best song ever written. So, like, if you're not sure if you've ever heard the best song ever written, you might want to pay attention right exactly fucking now. Like, I don't even like to use bad words because that means that kids can't watch this shit. And this is some shit that, like, even the kids need to be watching. But after I start watching what my mouth and the foul words that I'm saying. So I apologize for that, and basically to the whole public in general for everything I've done that has, like, offended or confused anyone. And if anyone is, like, really, you know, if the stuff that I have said has changed your life in any way, then I apologize for my part in that. I mean, I cannot, like, be deeper and sincerely more apologetic than I'm being right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sing the song. Best song ever. Take me riding in the car, take me riding in the car, take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car. Click, clack, open up the door, girls, click, clack, open up the door, boys, front door, back door, clickety, clack, take you riding in my car. I climb my rattle on the front seat, I spree, I spraddle on the back seat, turn my keys, step on my starter, take you riding in my car. Engine that goes broom broom, engine that goes broom broom, front seat, back seat, boys and girls, take you riding in my car. Trees and houses walk alone, the trees and the houses walk alone, truck and a car and a garbage can walk alone, take you riding in my car. Ships and little boats chug along, ships and little boats chug along.
ride in my car. I'm gonna send you home again. I'm gonna send you home again. Take you riding in my car. I'm gonna let you blow the horn. I'm gonna let you blow the horn. Take you riding in my car. Like, I don't care who you are. If you don't like that song, then, like, you obviously don't like the best song ever written. So that means that you automatically have terrible, 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 awful taste in music. And if you've never said that song or heard that song, you know, I'm not exactly sure what that says about you, but it could be something really similar if you don't, like, you know, seek out other versions of that song and definitely, like, you know, learn that song, buy a guitar and learn how to play that song. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm telling you, like, if you buy a guitar and you learn how to play that song and that's all that you do, you're still doing something right. So don't even sweat it, you know. All right. We're not ready for that one yet either. Oh, man. So we got to go all the way back to this way. I already did that one. What's this one? Oh, I said I was going to do Man on the Moon if anybody even said, hey, I'd like to hear Man on the Moon, but they had to go all the way to my Twitch channel in order to send a message. And that's the only way that I actually make money off of this, which is kind of why I do it. You know, it's like Sunday morning coming down. You don't do shit on Sunday morning to make money. If you do, then you're kind of doing it wrong. I mean, not to guilt trip anybody that does do stuff on Sunday morning, because honestly, I'm not even really religious. So, like, if you have a job and your Sunday is Monday or Tuesday or something, you know. But, like, I mean, everybody should have a Sunday, you know, no matter what day it falls on. Even the Jewish people don't really celebrate it on Sunday, you know. So, like, and there's a lot of them. And there's also Islamic people, and there's Buddhists, and there's Hindus, and there's people that don't believe in any of that stuff, especially in the United States. I mean, we have our share of, you know, all of those religions and all of our, and, you know, I'm not going to say all of our communities, all of our cities have all of those religions, but, like, all of our big cities have all of those religions. So, you know, if you're thinking about moving to the United States, I'd say do it. It's a really great place, and you can definitely find a place where you fit in. You know, there's a lot of different, you know, communities that are very welcoming, and, you know, sometimes that's all that you need is just a change of scenery. And so that's why I definitely support, you know, freedom of movement and stuff like that. You know, I think that people should be able to, I think that lines are imaginary. You know, on one side of the line, it says no trespassing, and then on the other side, it's completely blank. Like, each sign is basically empty on one side of it. So, you know, like, which side is it really, you know, is that trying to keep the things on one side of it out, or the stuff on the other side of it in? You know, I think that the best thing to do is just start this next song. And that's how we'll probably get really close to ending this whole set. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me.
As I was walking a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps to sparkling stands of barren deserts all around me. A voice was sounding, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, to the redwood forest, to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Sun come shining, I was strolling, the wheat quips waving, and the wheels was rolling, the fire was lifting, I was chanting, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking, I saw a sign there, and that sign said no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. Now that side was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from redwood forests to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. And the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see my people. And some are grumbling, and some are wondering if this land's still made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. This land is made for you and me. All right, so thank you all very much for coming in and watching this show. Maybe you didn't even watch it right now, but you're like fast forwarding through it and you know, just now discovering it like many days after it happened. I don't know how it's gonna, you know, get to you, but like I got 21 viewers, and you know, that really means a lot to me. So like I thank you all for coming in very much, and I hope that maybe next week I can get some musical guests, and I would like to start doing this every week at 10 a.m. and be able to have musical guests for at least 2 hours every day. And I went for maybe 5 hours, so you're welcome. All right. Thank you all very much. This is the outro song. It won't last for very long. It's over. Like, outro songs are so overrated, and the show went way longer than it should have. There's some really cool t-shirts on the website if you go to Trime Taveler 2024. And there, I actually made it so that if you buy a shirt, it costs me money. So it's the opposite of a donation, if you think about it. So definitely go in there and, you know, feel free to buy one, because like I said, every single one cost me about $2 per person. So, you know, if I end up having to give $2 per person to 1,000 people, I feel like that's 1,000 amazing people that are wearing my shirt. So thank you.